Hey guys, we're back with Highway Blossoms. This will be the finale. I've looked at how much longer there is. I can finish it in under an hour, it looks like. So, we're done! We're done! Never have to play Highway Blossoms again! I do want to say, I don't hate this game. I've been saying, a lot of negative things about it. And I do think it's gotten a lot worse ever since. When did it get worse? Like when Amber and Marina started fighting? Was it before that? I mean, the Vegas scene? Before that, when they found the everything has just gone downhill. Like, I remember, when I got the first treasure, I was like, okay, that's a bit anticlimactic, but, the next will be better. And then the second treasure, I was like, okay. Like, I'm glad they didn't find it, but, like, Amber's breakdown was a bit, felt out of place. The third treasure, they just got it by luck, because Mariah and them didn't know the map. It's 50-50. And then the fourth one, they just got it out of the way immediately. Then after that, like, some of it was good, some of it was bad. When did it drop in quality? I don't know. I will say, whenever the treasure hunting was still going on, I had fun. It wasn't really good, but it was fun. Anyway, let's get started so we can finish it today. I never have to play this game again. I don't hate it though. I want to preface that. I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. Leap to the door and swing it open. Wind rushes through my hair. The motorhome is slowing down, but I don't care.
The hell are you doing?
Ooh, I launched myself onto the street, tumbling across the burning concrete as the road tears against my skin. I was hoping they'd subvert it somehow, but nope, it's just... okay. Immediately, I spring back and dart towards Marina. Marina screeches to a halt in the middle of the street, blocking anyone from driving through. Three of them hop out, Joe clutching his head as he stumbles out the door.
Amber?
Before she can get another word, I grab her by the waist and throw my lips against hers. Well, no, that's a hug. She pulls herself away and glares at me through her puffy red eyes. I put my head on her shoulders and steady myself as tears stream down my face.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, if we can wrap this up quickly. Marina freezes, then she slowly softens from a glare to a strain. I catch a lump building in her throat too.
I thought you weren't coming back. I know. I was such a bitch.
Well, at least you're honest about it.
I didn't mean any of it. I love you so much. I just didn't want to hurt you. What? How could you ever hurt me? I was scared.
The tears don't stop. The crying gets louder.
I was afraid I was using you. Because I didn't have grips anymore. I lost my family.
There we go. Communication. It happened.
I always wanted to help you. But I think I might be the one who really needs help.
Marina can't hold it back any longer and starts sprawling in my arms, hugging me as tight as she possibly can.
Dummy, I'm your new family. I don't care if you use me. I love you.
I mean, that's cool and all, but you guys have known each other for, maybe 2 weeks.
I love you too.
This time we both move in for the kiss. Two blubbering idiots trying to prove just how much the other means. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just stay there. Should I put it on auto? Hold on. It's funny. This entire time I thought I was the nucleus of it all. That I was the one helping her, or using her. As cheesy as it sounds, I think Marina has always been the one helping me, from the very beginning. Through the kissing, I catch a glimpse of the trio. Joe covering Tessa's eyes as he slips Mariah a bill. Hey! They went back to the bed. But that was way back in... I don't remember how long ago. Treasure 1? We managed to compose ourselves enough to pull each other away, but we never let go of the other's hand. Rolling her eyes, Mariah unties a banana and tosses it to me.
You both look disgusting. Here.
Thanks.
Wipe away as many tears as I can before passing it to Marina, who blows into it like a trumpet. I don't have trumpet sound effects at the ready. She sniffs, her nose red in tears. What if they just played an actual trumpet sound effect when it did that? Then hands the drenched cloth back to Mariah, who gives it to Joe. He cringes as he dangles it from his fingers.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Thanks to you three. I mean it. Especially you, Mariah.
For a moment, Mariah lowers her guard and almost smirks, then remembers it's just not her style.
Whatever. That doesn't make us cool or anything. I still despise you.
It's true.
Yeah, she hates her guts.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Marina giggles and I bring her in closer. Then suddenly I remember something.
Oh!
Bend over and dig through Marina's suitcase, bringing out a single gold nugget and passing it to Mariah.
Figured yours was getting lonely.
Got him. I got a Discord message. What? Oh. Hi. Give me an hour and we can play if you want.
How about that? You ended up getting the treasure after all, Mariah.
It seems bigger than the one we have.
Finally defeated, Mariah looks up in size.
I guess we can probably pawn it off somewhere.
She walks back to her motorhome, waving along the other two.
Come on, let's go.
Well, see you two ladies down the road.
God, I hope not.
Jess looks back and forth and scurries over to Marina and gives her a quick hug around her waist before following the other two.
Bye.
With that, they speed off, leaving a trail of property damage behind them as they beep their loud but, pardon my French, horn into the distance. Marina and I are left alone, the cab long gone. Between small spurts of laughter, we thumb away each other's tears, just happy to be together again.
Hey, let's go pick up the motorhome.
Yeah.
So, like, are you gonna talk to each other, or is that enough? She steps one last time.
I'd like that.
Fading light from the sunset wakes me up. After reuniting, the first thing Marina and I did was take a nap. Okay, we slept in the same bed, both of us too tired to do anything more than gaze into each other's eyes as we drifted off. Now, hours later, we're still in the same spot. One of Marina's hands clings to my shirt, while she's pressed up against my side. Her breath, shallow and steady, is warm against my neck. I feel like I could stay here all day, or for a week, a year, whatever, just enjoying this closeness. Marina sighs in her sleep, shifting a little but not moving too far away. I watch her, a small smile dancing on my lips. No we're ever going to be able to sleep tonight after taking naps this late. We'll probably head out and get to the festival site a bit early. Beat the lines to get in and maybe end up closer to the stage. I'll see how she feels when she wakes up. Gently, I extract myself from her grip and climb out of bed. To kill some time, wander to the back to take stock of our supplies. Running low on bottled water, we could use some more snacks. The healthy kind, not the Marina selected, tooth-rotting kind. Also, we need to stop by a laundromat sometime, too. Heck, we should probably go to a clothing store and pick up a few more changes of clothes for Marina. Does she have changes of clothes? That's something they've never brought up. As far as we know, they just wear the same clothes every day. Since we're going to be sticking together and all. That thought makes me smile, so happy that I couldn't stop even if I wanted to. I don't have to be lonely anymore. I can make these plans for two. When I walk back by the bed, still being careful not to disturb Marina, I notice something weird. It's kind of brighter outside. No way. It dawns on me, quite literally. We didn't just sleep through the day. We slept all the way through the night and into the next morning.
Marina!
Aw. Shout her name as I lunge across the bed to shake her shoulder. I'm like, how long did they sleep then? Well, let's say they wait. They slept for 24 hours. Well, okay, so let's get a timeline of things. They ran into each other. Let's just say 10:30. Let's be generous and say it takes 2 hours to get the RV back. That means they slept. The sun's out, so let's say it's at least 8 a.m. It's 20 hours. This timeline doesn't match up. The first thing they did was take a nap. This doesn't add up. Despite my frenzy, she opens her eyes lazily.
Amber? What's wrong?
We slept way too late. We've got to get going fast. The festival's starting in just a few hours.
Rena pats my head like I'm a naive kid.
Amber, it's okay. It's not until tomorrow.
It is tomorrow. We slept all night.
Now her eyes are getting bigger, and right on time the sunlight falls across her face.
Huh?
Yeah.
I move back, letting her sit
We've
up.
got to go, or we'll be standing in line all day.
She splishes her fist in her eyes and rolls out of bed.
I'm up. Can you make some coffee, please?
No prob.
Gonna get ready.
I nod. Marina zombie shuffles off to the bathroom to brush her teeth and fix her hair. I set about preparing. Soon the warm smell of brewing coffee fills the air, as does the sound of running water. Both Marina and the coffee finish around the same time. Marina skips over to where I am and leans into my shoulder, while I wrap an arm around her.
Sorry, I shouldn't hold us up, huh?
Nah, this is okay.
Just for a moment. Then I pull away and grab a pair of mugs, passing one to Marina, fill mine up with steaming black coffee, and then hand her the creamer and sugar. But Marina shakes her head.
I'll try it how you drink it.
I roast your eyes and I pour her a cup.
You sure? It's a super acquired taste.
Here she is! With her elitism. Oh yeah! What's it called? Gatekeeping. Yeah, sorry, only the professionals are allowed to drink black coffee. Marina takes a sip and scrunches up her face in disgust.
It's good.
Uh-huh.
No, really?
She chokes on her next sip.
You don't have to drink it black just because I do, you know?
You said it's an acquired taste though, right? So I want to acquire that taste.
Right.
By the time I finish my first cup, she's only had a quarter of hers. She gets halfway through before she just gives up and dumps in some sugar.
I'll acquire it later.
Of course.
While she preps her coffee, I go over to the cabinet where she stashes the gold. Aside from those, there's one other small, brightly decorated box. Take it out and set it on the counter. Marina instantly hops over.
Ooh, what's that?
Set her 2 wristbands made of soft fabric. There are entrance passes for the festival. Pass one to Marina. Hers. Gramps'. The tenderness with which she takes it reminds me of where she first held the gold. Like if it fell, it would break.
Make sure you don't lose it, or you'll have to wait in the RV while I go watch.
You wouldn't.
I'm thinking about it for a second. Then I answer truthfully.
Okay, you're right.
Well, no, if
But
she loses
still.
it, she deserves to win in the RV. There's a little tag that hangs off the wristband, and Marina pulls to tighten it. Then she leans over and kisses my cheek.
I won't.
I slide mine on and tighten it as well, putting the box back in the mid-safe spot. There's a lump in my throat, over how it was always supposed to be me and Gramps who went. Marina touches my hand and she smiles. I smile back. This is just as good though. Swallow my sadness before I can take over and lead the way to the front of the RV.
You ready?
Hell yeah!
Heck yeah! Pardon your French, Marina?
Let's get this show on the road then.
The motorhome, they have to show the CG one last time. Grumbles as I turn the key, but the engine catches. I wait a second to see if it's going to die, but it doesn't. Though the whole thing shakes a little more than I'm used to. Slowly, I navigate out of the parking lot and back into the main streets. Maybe early, but there are lots of people out and about. Traffic is thick, with a lot of people probably going to Coachella.
See, this is why I wanted to leave early. It's normally only a half-hour drive, but this is crazy.
Think we're all going to the same place?
Maybe. At least a few.
Marina laughs.
What?
I just think it's kind of funny that this has happened the whole time. With the treasure and stuff. Everywhere we go, it's like traffic jam after traffic jam.
Yeah, you're right. Should be better after this, though.
Yeah, it will be.
We creep along until we reach a totaled car. Doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but the reason traffic is so slow. Once we get past, I can finally openly accelerate. The new and improved engine pulls its weight. Everything is much smoother and quieter. Soon, the city of Indio comes into view. Indio? Super close to the California and Arizona border, Coachella is held just a few miles east of town. As we get closer and closer, our anticipation builds. It's easy to read Marina, since she's bouncing and fidgeting in her seat. More composed, but I feel it too. We glance at each other. The exact same time we grin. We've been doing that a lot lately. At last, the huge line of trees that borders the festival ground stands just ahead. I take the exit and join yet another long line of cars heading for the parking area and campground. Guests carrying coolers, chairs, and camping supplies crowd the edges of the unpaved roads, making us slow down. Finally, we find a spot and I kill the engine. Well, don't kill it! Just turn it off! Reno looks at me, waiting for me to say something. That was funny, come on, laugh. But I'm all out of cheesy speeches, so just grab her hand and we both stand up.
Let's go.
The air seems to crackle with electric anticipation. In some people's faces and in the way they move, the energy like a wave that flows over them. We all share a feeling of excitement and of unity. Every single person here has been waiting for months for this day to arrive. And it's finally here. High tents and portable stages dominate the space around us. Between those and the trees, most of all the noise, you'd never guess that there's a city and a highway just a couple miles away. Drum beats and muted chords float by as musicians do a few last-minute sound checks. They're barely audible over the sound of thousands of chattering voices. Folks of all different shapes, sizes, and colors mill around us. It's like social boundaries have been eroded. Things that's the sentiment Gramps would like. Idly, I use my thumb to trace a heart into Marina's palm. She squeezes back, fully unaware of what the shape was, but understanding all the same.
So, where do we go now?
Now we go stand in line while they check wristbands and let people onto the grounds. It's gonna be a while.
One more traffic jam, huh?
That's right. One more.
Even if I hadn't been mapping the grounds in my head, it'd be impossible to get lost. Ward-looking staff are positioned every few yards, holding signs with arrows and directions. Like molasses, the throng of people that we joined oozes down the trail. We all hold each other back, sheer numbers making for slow going. Nearly 100,000 people attend each year.
What time does the show start?
First bands are at like 11, but the ones we want to see are later in the evening.
What time is it now?
Here's my free hand to shield my eyes as I stare up at the sky.
Maybe 10:30?
You didn't seriously just use the sun to tell time, did you?
What do you think it's there for?
Can't?
Not all of us were born in the wilderness, Amber.
Hey, neither was I. Just raised in it. Besides, I checked the time before we got out.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I'll have to show you how to use a sundial sometime, though. It's pretty handy if you're ever lost in the woods somewhere.
Right, because knowing the time would definitely be what I'm thinking about then.
You should be. You'll want to know how long before it gets dark and cold so you can find shelter.
I'll just ask you to do that.
What if I'm not with you?
Why wouldn't you be?
I kissed her right then and there. After the past few days, I was a little worried that things would be awkward. Silences and trailing off sentences. But no, it's like we never fought, never argued, like I never blew up at her. That might be my favorite thing about Marina, is a growing list of those. Surely things I can do no wrong. I don't know what I did to deserve her, or even if I do, I'm pretty dang happy with how it all turned out. The lines speed up once we actually hit the festival entrance and we rush through the gate. A pair of attendants pan us down. Since they're not carrying any drugs or weapons, we're waved on through. Bouncing underneath the broad opening display, we officially arrived. Marina spins towards me, bouncing on her heels.
We made it!
Hell yeah, we did.
Heck yeah, we did. It's been a long journey. Think of everything we've done and all the places we've been, the people we've met, and how all of these led us to this. I smile as I reach for her hand yet again, meeting it halfway, since she went for mine too.
Food?
Food.
I haven't had a good meal in over a day now that I think about it. Once I do, I can't stop thinking about it. Lead the way to the food court, which is just a bunch of trucks and tents arranged in an aisle. Everything for sale is greasy but delicious. It's the kind of food that'll stop your heart but heal your soul. We pause to the closest truck to us to read the menu. You can just end it now.
Amber?
Marina.
Is that like a typo or something? It says they have deep fried candy bars.
Nah, those are really popular at fairs and festivals.
She gives me that I know you're making this up look that she's perfected.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm actually dead serious. Candy bars, pickles, snack cakes. You can get almost anything deep fried at places like this.
This seems like a really odd time to mention this. Like, they could have put a scene like this anywhere else. Just Marina questioning about deep fried anything, that's pretty weird, honestly. Like, don't they have like deep fried ice cream? I have no idea how that works. But it does apparently. I've never gotten anything weird deep fried. It's like, it's weird.
Ever had one?
And probably really unhealthy.
No way. That's too much, even for me.
That alone makes me kind of queasy. So much grease.
Order up.
Hello, cook. To highlight my point, the guy running the fryer pulls out a crispy-looking blob. It's impossible to tell what it is because of the batter. After wiping off some of the oil, which doesn't seem to change much, he wraps it in wax paper and hands it to the person waiting by the window. He bites into it with a look of pleasure, but I still can't tell what he's eating.
Want something?
Vaguely green, Marina shakes her head.
Pass.
Not much further down the line, we find a regular pizza stand and order a couple slices. We stand a little out of the way while we eat. trying to keep the toppings from all sliding onto our rapidly deteriorating plates. When we're done, I drag a napkin across my face. It was a white orange with grease.
Missed a spot.
She leans over and wipes dry spot above my upper lip and kisses it.
Wait. Show me where again?
This time she doesn't dab before leaning in to kiss me. So, you know, the popular dab, the Ginyu Force move? That's what I think of whenever people do it, but they don't do it anymore. I imagine her doing that before, like, to wipe away the, you know. Is dabbing at that level where it's still popular, or it's at that level where it's, like, unironically popular now? I think it's at the unironically popular level now. I think. So I'm not allowed to mention it. You see, I'm not allowed to mention, like, any current, like, memes or whatever the kids are into these days. Because that's against the policy. When we part again, we're both smiling. I'm not allowed to mention what time I'm actually recording, what day I'm recording this, so don't look at this. This was actually 2017. Like, I have a huge backlog, and you guys won't know it.
You should check the sun. What time is it?
Make a big show of looking up at the sky, then back down and pretending to think hard.
I'd say it's time for us to get a watch.
I'm looking at about half past a freckle. I don't have a watch, but I pointed to my arm like I had a watch, but you guys can't see that.
That is literally a joke that my dad makes. His dad probably said it, and it was probably old then. No, just no.
Ouch, tough crowd. I'm hurt. Really though, it's probably a little bit past noon. We've still got a long time.
Wanna go check out some of the other bands?
Yeah, sure.
They better not pull a Lucid 9 on me here. Where it just drags its feet way longer than it should after the climax finishes. But Lucid 9 gets something out of it by having, after the climax, like, one of the best scenes happens after. So it's okay. I pull up the schedule that we got by the entrance and pass it to her.
I don't really know any of these groups. Let me know if there's someone you want to see.
Miranda skims over the list of names before she squeals.
Oh my god, yes! Them! I want to see them!
We can't legally name them because copyright issues. I don't know how... Are you allowed to reference... I don't know. She points at someone who's about to set up on the main stage.
Alright, that should be this way.
Literally bouncing with excitement, I lead her through the crowds. Like, she mentioned band names like 80s bands earlier in the visual novel. So I don't know how that works.
What kind of music are they?
I have to shout now because the music is much louder here. Over here. Rennick presses close to me to respond.
They're rappers. 2 of them. Their new album got super popular. And like, they're even doing this version of it where all of the instruments are cats.
Yeah, it's Kanye West and Kanye East. They're finally getting together for the reunion. What if there actually was like 4 Kanyes in each direction? Or 8 with the Northwest and, you know, so forth. Not really into it, yeah, but whatever. Wait, that's his son. his son's name's Northwest, isn't it? I think so. Well, we got anywhere else to be yet. Pretty sure Miranda still isn't super into weird old people jam bands. We get to the stage right as the set ends. Because there are a lot of people leaving. It's a bit like swimming upstream. But we managed to make it close to the stage. If you're wondering why I named Kanye, like, I know like 3 rappers. Of course, there's the Skittles guy. I'm talking about Eminem. His name isn't actually Eminem like the candy. And there's Kanye, and then there's Tupac, the guy who died. I can name about 2 songs between the 3 of them. There's the spaghetti song. I know that one. And I can name a Kanye song. Well, no, Kanye's not popular anymore right now, so it's fine, it's fine. And I can't name a single Tupac song. I don't listen to rap or music, really. Because there are a lot of people leaving, it's a bit like swimming upstream. But we managed to make it close to the stage.
How are you liking it so far?
Which part?
All of it.
It's kind of crazy, but it's fun. I like seeing all the different people.
Yeah, you get all types.
I listen to music, it's just 90% of the time it's an instrumental. So it's like, sometimes like game OSTs, like, oh wait, Echo and Valhalla are great for that. Fata Morgana has some good ones too, but a lot of them have vocals. So I only listen to that sometimes. And then, I also listen to a lot of classical stuff. So I'm like, cool, because I'm gonna gatekeep classical music now. Like, I'm sophisticated for it. See, I'm pulling an Amber there. A little while later, the two rappers came out on stage and everyone cheers. Turning on, surprised at how big the crowd's gotten again. When I look back at Marina, she's not paying any attention to me, just getting up at the stage. 40 minutes later, the pair leaves the stage with thunderous applause and cheers. Even I clap for them. They're pretty good.
How'd you like it?
They were so good. So good. Like, whoa. If I'd known they were playing today, I'd have been even more excited for this. They're one of my favorite bands in the world.
Did you just not look at the lineup or something?
I guess not. I kinda thought all of the bands would be like what you listen to.
I burst out laughing.
I don't think they could sell out a festival like that. Not to this many people, at least. But it's fine. I like getting to hear new stuff, too.
That's how we spend the next few hours, going from stage to stage to watch bands I've never heard of. Sometimes they're groups Marina likes, sometimes they just have a weird name. Around the time the sun starts to go down, we head back to the east stage where we'll see the last show of the day. Marina's in the lead this time, gone between the stages so many times that we have a good feel for how to get around. Find a spot with a little grassy slope and sit down.
Are you sure? Won't it be hard to see?
This is a scene in K-On!
Nah, we've got a good view from here. And it seems like it'll be a small crowd.
For a small show means 1,000 people here. It's just small compared to some of the other acts. Marina bumps my shoulder.
Excited?
Bit of an understatement.
Up on the stage, there are banners and a giant cloth backdrop that hang from a bar. They're decorated with a familiar black logo that I could draw in my sleep. The breeze causes it to shake and sway, like it's excited as I am. We're pretty severe outliers when it comes to the average age of this crowd. The rows of people in front of us are represented by a smattering of bald spots and bandanas. I'm gonna make a joke of it to Marina. When the band comes on, they're all Mariah, Joe, and Tess. When the band comes on stage and any words are lost in the deafening roar of applause. Beside me, Marina's voice joins the thousands whooping and yelling. Usually I'm way too self-conscious for this sort of thing, but what the heck? I cheer too. With just a wave and not a word of introduction, they launched into the first song. It's the opening track in their second album, back from before I was born. They've been playing this one longer than I've been alive. It's a great song, though. They're all great songs. So are you talking about your, the game soundtrack here, or? The whole set is magical. Go from one song to another without stopping in between. Is in between? Do you need the hyphen for that? Huh. If you don't know the music, you'd probably think it's just all one super long track. Even though it spans a few decades worth of albums, everything flows seamlessly, like it was meant to be heard this way. At some point I close my eyes, though I don't notice myself doing it. I'm lost, but in a good way, with Marina beside me, gently swaying. There's not a single sad thought in my head. For 40 minutes, everything in the world seems right. Marvel at the odds, that my life could turn around entirely in such a short amount of time. Countless cups of coffee and gas station snack packs, 3 boxes of gold, 5 states, 3 weeks of dusty desert roads. That's what it took to get us here. 3 weeks! They've known each other 3 weeks! All that in one faulty fuel gauge. I open my eyes and look at Marina. To my surprise, she's looking right back at me. She scoots a little bit closer and leans against me, her head on my shoulder. Put my head on hers, together we rock in time to the music. Then it stops. Everyone cheers again. The frontman holds up a finger. It's the first break there's been in the whole set.
One more song.
Thank you, frontman. Then he plays those guitar strums I had come to know so well. The ones that I was both dreading and looking forward to the most. It's the most familiar intro in the world to me. Of course, it's their swan song. I'm imagining the intro to Roundabout right now. Gramps is my favorite. You feel me in his word gaze, wondering like always if I'm about to break down and cry. But this time I meet her look, and I smile as I press my lips against hers. I'm with a girl I love, seeing my favorite band live, sit before my favorite song, just not to smile about. Somewhere, I hope that Gramps is smiling too. There's an afterlife. I hope they get free tickets to the festival. Single bittersweet tear leaks out of my eye, rolling down my face and onto our lips. Picture Gramps here beside me. Not replacing Marina, but with us. No, we would have liked to. Is that where the VN database post comes from? As the song comes to an end, I mouth just one word. Goodbye. Okay, CG. Cool. Then it's over. Feel something change. Not a physical motion, but an emotional one. Something new. Something deep inside me feels right. The band bows. People are screaming their affections. It's over. We saw them. They performed. It's over. Beside me, Marina shifts to look at me with a coy look at her. I muted the desktop audio. Okay, I'll have to cut that. I don't know if the song... I'll have to look it up afterwards. See if I'm allowed to put it in. But, like, just go look it up. Song that plays at the end of Highway Blossoms. Anyway, here's credits on the voice acting. I assume the people... I wasn't really paying attention earlier. I assume the people who made it are either already gone or coming up. Yeah, there, right. True writers. And that's the guy that makes Overwatch, isn't it? No, his name is Jeff Kaplan. One programmer. Good job, Kevin. Proud of you. 3 people did music. Huh. Curious about the art. How many artists do they have? Logo? Well, no, that's not what I'm interested in. Character design. 2. Backgrounds. 1. Character... I'm interested in the CGs, though. Cutscene graphics. 3 of them. Okay. I knew there were at least 2. Because you could very well see the difference between some of them. Cast. Gas station attendant is my favorite character. Gramps has a voice acting role. So that VN database post picture happened somewhere that isn't here. I know there's like a mode where like it just puts jokes in. I don't know what it's called. Hold on. We can see it in the post-game credits. But they wouldn't just add... Hey. Oh, you guys can't hear their voice acting. Hold on. There. No, that's not what I wanted.
You're able to get tickets from that scalper.
There.
I was almost worried.
All that glitters is not gold. Except the gold. The gold always glitters.
You know, I've been hearing talk about a government caravan that disappeared somewhere in Texas.
Do they have gold?
Was apparently transporting a ton of cash. It's the weirdest thing, though. No one can seem to find it.
Highway Blossoms 2!
What? And you're only telling me this now? You really are a slacker, aren't you? Come on, bozos. We've got some serious work to do. Every second counts.
Including the trio. You guys can't see the achievement. Alien Works. Thank you, Alien Works. Goofball mode, yeah. Thanks for completing Highway Blossoms. If you want to read through again, you have the option to turn on Goofball mode for a crazier take on the story. If you want to change, this Goofball mode now appears as an option in the preferences of the newly unlocked extras! Okay, nope, not turning it on. Okay, so hold on, we can... Born just in time for dank memes. Good achievement name. We're done! So hold on, let's check out extras. What's here? Goofball mode guest start. Look what there's. I got 3 achievements just now. Okay, tons of achievements. Oh, this one. Huh. Some of these look pretty cool. Like, oh, I like the shading on it and their hair. Like, that's because of the shading. Kind of reminds me of. Like, due to like the shadows and the sunlight, it kind of reminds me of the Steins Gate, like how they did the hair and that. Steins Gate had an awesome art style. What is the point of that skirt? Like, what is that? I don't. Okay. Don't question it. It's fan art. It's not canon. Well, you know, I really like this one. I don't know why. Oh. Okay, that's pretty neat. And all the CGs are there, presumably. CG gallery. Ooh, thumbnails! Yeah, so you can tell there's this artist that has like a more like modernish look. There's this artist that has a more, I don't know how to describe that look. Then is this? Yeah, there's a different artist, I think. Maybe. Looks kind of similar. I don't know which one did the third one. Like this one? Yeah, maybe. That's artist 3. Okay. Yeah, so we're finished with Highway Blossoms. What was the last thing? Credits. Okay. So that's Highway Blossoms. I'm just gonna talk about it for a couple minutes now. We have time. So if I had to answer if I like it or not, that I don't think I can. I liked some of it, I hated some of it. Hey. That's the only way I can answer it. And yeah. So I went into it being like, Yuri's the best thing ever! I was like, your old chips, you know, those are okay too, I guess. I wasn't really too keen on the old chip, but they should have spent more time on that. Like, that was the most fun part of the visual novel. What they really missed out on, they should have spaced the Yod chip out through more of the story. Like, it ended like a little less than 2/3 of the way through the story, I'd say. Just about. It should have been going on for like 90% of it. Just spaced out, you know, what happened with the relationship throughout the Yod chip. Boom. It's a masterpiece. Other than that, the only thing other than, you know, removing the pointless drama that got resolved almost immediately. They hardly even talked about it with each other. Come on! What's the point? You introduce drama to, you know, give Amber's character some more depth, but then you just completely dismiss it whenever they meet back up. Like, they say like 5 sentences to each other. So, oh, everything's resolved. Ooh. That bugged me. If you can't tell. That bugged me. So, yeah. It felt like the whole Yod chip thing was really just tacked on. That neither of the writers wanted to work on it. They just wanted to have cute girls doing cute girl things. And you can tell. You can definitely tell. With the 4th treasure in particular. They just wanted to get it over with so they could go to Vegas. Or, did they go to Zion after Vegas? I mean, after that? I forget. One of those. And something they should have done? They should have had just more, like, slice of life scenes. Like, between, like, road trips, there should have been, like, 5-minute dialogue segments. Like, purely dialogue. It's just Amber and Marina talking to each other on their road. They could have spaced. There's some things that happened after they found all the treasures that they could have just been conversations in there. And then, you know, it would have, you know. You get what I mean, probably. What about the music was fine, presentation was good. The characters, honestly, like, from the beginning, I was like, okay, Amber, she's not bad. She progressively just got worse for me. Like, during the 2nd treasure, like, there's no really build-up for that. So it just kind of felt forced. And then, you know, the whole Amber being Hitler thing. Why couldn't they just do the thing where you click on the CG, like, they have all the variants of the CGs listed here. So, like, you know, they could have put these in one thing. You just click to see the other. Yeah, too hard. Gotta program that. Yeah, so Amber was the weak link of it. Marina was cool. It didn't really go into it as much as they did. Like, she had that one outburst where she got angry at Amber, but it's never really brought up much again. When They brought it up, they acknowledged it, but then they kind of forgot about it, swept it under the rug. And Mariah, Tess, and Joe were all pretty good. They were like perfect side characters, actually. I'm not gonna say like I want a whole visual novel about them, because then I'd just be irritated like Mariah. Because she's Amber if Amber was a side character. Pretty much. A little meaner. Drinks more. Yeah, but voice acting though. Yeah, voice acting. It was overall pretty good. Wasn't perfect. Amber's in particular, like, I don't think she was bad in general, but there's some lines that she didn't get the right mood of. I think others did the same, but I'm just remembering Amber because, you know. Like, one scene where she's supposed to be, like, slightly angry, she's full on, ah! You get what I mean by that. But I don't know if that's necessarily the voice actress' fault. Like, did they have access to the full script, or did they just have access to the lines? Because that would completely change how you view the characters. But yeah, it was something. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's just, it really lacked. This is really good. I like Murda's face. Gotta have the mandatory Japanese art. Or you can just click to go on to the next. Why is it in, what is this, portrait mode? Huh. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's Highway Blossoms. What I might do, I might edit some of the videos together, just so I can upload it faster, because I have a ton of series I want to upload. But I don't want to do like 3 at a time, because then Fata Morgana will never finish. I'm only halfway done with it. Uploading it. I finished it about a month ago. Yeah, it's that bad. So thanks for watching, everyone. It was an enjoyable experience for the most part. If their team releases another visual novel, I may check it out. It was a ride. Wasn't fantastic the entire time, but it was fun. A lot of it was fun. I'll give it that. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back next time with what's going up after this. Fate Grand Order will be going on probably after this finishes still. And then I have another series that will get uploaded. You'll see it when it comes. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll be back next time. Bye!